Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back with another SNOWRUNNER mod review, and this is a pre-release video. And what this means is that by time this mod releases, there's going to be a link in the description, guys, to check this out. This is a Z-Series Truck Pack by POGHRIMS, and you get 3 different trucks here. Some very unique customization options, which are very, very, very useful in no matter what map or region you're trying to do, guys. But we're going to review all 3 trucks here on the OG challenge, and I highly encourage you to check out this mod pack. The link is in the description, guys. Do not forget to do me a huge favor and drop a like on the video, and make sure you don't forget to sub to the channel, guys. Really appreciate all the support. But yeah, we're going to jump into it. So we had the Z31, and we just got to customize this. We're going to put the Scania DS14 on, the ZG972 off-road engine, or gearbox, sorry, the heavy duty cargo or the raised. Let's go ahead and do the heavy duty Z31 cargo. You can haul cargo with this, and it's just a little bit shorter than the raised, but I feel like it'll be a lot better and suitable for hauling cargo if you get some cargo with you. Actually, you know what? Let's put on the raised so we can go with the bigger tire options. We're going to take the 49 PT25 Storm T2, the 49 actually, that is what we're going to do. Amazing tire models, experimental winch, the Z31 snorkel, all-wheel drive. I don't know if we should add the maintenance add-on, so that gives you 1,000 fuel tank, large cargo bed, small car auxiliary fuel tank. Yeah, we'll take the auxiliary fuel tank. Utility add-on, actual fuel tank, crane, saddle high, saddle low, which is good because you can have the crane along with some, along with the small cargo bed if you wanted to. But we'll go ahead, and for testing purposes today, we're actually going to use the, what should we use, guys? Utility chassis or the maintenance add-on? Maintenance add-on is really original, so that's what we're going to use. Front side angled visor, rooftop, exo cage, halo surround lights, halo side lights, cage beacon, chrome. Yeah, okay. Rear fenders, mud flaps, extended mud flaps, cabin air conditioner. Sorry. Rims. Yeah, this is looking good. Let's go with the white camo for this one, and we're gonna pull this out. And now we customize the Z972. We're going to put the Cat 3208 engine on. We're going to put the G521 low ratio off-road engine on. Heavy duty cargo suspension. We're going to throw on the soft terrain PT6 55s. Beautiful tire models, always with anything POGRIMS touches. Z972 snorkel. And frame add-ons, we have a few different original ones here. We have the Z972 fuel tank, Z972 utility. We have another large cargo bed, guys. We have the Z972 communications module. And this is a little teaser for you guys. So these radars do not work right now. And when I say right now, what I mean is when SNOWRUNNER makes it so that you could have an anchor point attached that's functional and works, these will probably work. POGRIMS hasn't said either way, but I can't imagine him putting these radars here and SNOWRUNNER making that an option to have a different type of radar system and not using them. We have the small cargo bed, we have the maintenance, seismic vibrator, a loading crane. Alright guys, so because this is so original, for this one we're going to use the Z972 communications module. We're going to throw on a cabin air conditioner. We're going to throw on roof fog lights. We're going to throw on the hunter cage, which, okay, got rid of our, there we go. And we got surround lights. Yeah, this is looking good. Roof lights, we got all kinds of stuff. Lights for days, lights for days. And for this one, you know what, guys? This is a really original, oh, there we go. I'm going to use this. I love this paint scheme. And this is the Z972. We got to pull it, and we got one more to do, I believe. Alright, last but not least, we do have the Z34. We're going to put on the Scania DS14. We're going to put on the off-road gearbox. We're going to go with the raised again. We're going to go, this time, there's not so many tire options, but this time we're going to go with the 49 soft terrain. This grinder one actually looks kind of good though, too. This is interesting. Yeah, we're actually going to go with the 49 PT25 grinder XL. Experimental winch. Snorkel, the Z31 snorkel. And this one we have the maintenance add-on, large cargo bed, small cargo, auxiliary fuel tank, yeah, utility add-on. Basically all the same ones as the first one, so we're actually going to use the utility add-on for this one. Front side, we got the angled visor, rooftop hunter cage, halo surround lights. Yeah, rear fenders, extended mud flaps, cabin air conditioner. The detail on this, just amazing. And we're going to throw on that paint scheme, guys, and we're going to test all three here on the OG challenge. Alright guys, so as I said before, we are going to test out the Z392, or 972, sorry, I had to double check that. Now this does have the front and rear steer combo, kind of like the step and the ZIL. We do have a crap ton of lights here, guys. We have side lights, roof lights, we have the roof rack, the exo cage, and like I said, these radars don't work right now, but that doesn't mean that they won't someday in the future, and I'm actually super excited for it. The fact that they continuously rotate is amazing. Check out that little fan on the back too as well. Just the quality of the mod in general is just absolutely amazing, guys. And in the interior, here we go, another Poghrim interior that is realistic. It's polished, it's nice. This is what you expect out of SNOWRUNNER today, guys. And this is what we have thanks to Poghrim and everyone that may have helped with this pack. Now this pack is already out now, but what you're seeing today is actually going to be a massive, massive update, guys. And when I say massive update, I can't even begin to touch that. It is just substantial. So this setup just flew through that. I have not seen a truck go through that as well so far. And the only spot I really expect problem, which I don't even want to say I expect problems, is when we get to the rocky area. And you know, it's just because of the length of the wheelbase and also the front bumper, but it does seem to handle its own pretty good so far. So how much of an issue is that going to be? I'm not sure. We're going to find out though, 100%. The sound is very realistic. All the movement, the throttle response, the power, the torque, it is, yeah, it is, in my opinion, extremely realistic, guys. I don't know if you could get any more realistic than a Poghrim mod. I'm actually amazed by this truck pack. This is something that, you know, when it first came out, I didn't really pay much attention to, I'm not going to lie. Seeing this now doesn't even do it justice. You really need to, I don't even know how to phrase this, but you need to download this and play with it yourself. You absolutely do. The link is going to be in the description, guys, and if you're watching this, it's most likely live. If the link is in the description, it's live, and it is 100% something that you need to check out, and I should have been paying more attention. I just hit him twice. Wow. Frank the Tank, you know what, man? We might need to take those CKs out of here. Just joking. But every time I almost... Ooh, okay. Alright. I don't know if I'd consider the dirt a hard surface, but I guess it is a little bit harder than just the mud. And look at how it treps over this as well. And so part of this, I think, is because of the tire size. And I've been saying for a long time, some of the mods that are coming out now do not have big enough tires, and that is just a fact. So it's cool to see this has not only the wheelbase to cover what it needs, but it also has the tire size. The suspension has a little bit of flex in it too. Nothing OP, but it's very interesting to see when it does kind of kick in. Are we hung up here? What is going on? Pop it in the automatic. There we go. Yeah, you can see a little bit of that flex here as we go over these rocks and bumps. And now I gotta pay a little extra close attention given what we're about to drive over. And this is where I think the tire size might just help us a little bit. and the long wheelbase. And you know what? I'm going to be absolutely shocked if we can make it through this without any damage, because I've been trying to do that with the truck now for a very long time, guys. There we go. This is actually pretty incredible to see happen, guys. I think we're going to make it all the way without taking a lick of damage. And to me, that is just incredible, considering how many times we've gone through that, trying not to take any damage, but lo and behold, we did. And this is what I mean. It doesn't have too much torque. Like, it doesn't break and spin here on this rock, which you would kind of expect it to. It's very, very balanced. And now my favorite part, let's see, like, I don't know what's been going on with me lately, but I have not been able to go through this without actually falling off. So let's see if today is the day that I can finally go across this without screaming because I'm falling off. I get a wheel stuck somewheres that it probably shouldn't be. That shows you how effective diff lock can be, guys. And we're at the home stretch now for the Z972. And guys, this is a series pack. You get the whole Z series. No joke, you get the whole... Oh, there's some damage. You get the whole Z series, my friends, just from one mod. And this wheelbase is long and the bumper is there, so this is to be expected, but we're only taking 1 damage every time we hit it. I can live with that. At least we made it through the rocks without taking substantial damage. And now we got the famous bounce test. I don't know why, every time I go through this, all I hear in my head is puppy dog bounce in the house like this, and I don't know why, but we got the Z972 bouncing. And again, here we are in high, and we're not just flying like some mods and some trucks do. Very, very balanced. The suspension's firm, it's not too soft, it handles really, really well in my opinion, especially for the size truck. And guys, don't forget, this is front and rear steer, and we almost flipped it. Oh, we recovered it, and that is the Z972, guys. We're going to jump in and check out the other 2 trucks real quick. Alrighty, now we have the Z31. I had to double check again. Already it sounds really awesome, and it has a diff lock always on, which is cool. And we do have this new fuel add-on, basically. We have the custom raised suspension. We are spinning a little bit here, guys, but we're still in automatic, so I'm going to pop it down to a low plus. And these tires are rated as excellent in mud. They are the off-road version because this is a really unique tire model to me. And I just, you know, all we do is mud tires. I wanted to see what it was like running an off-road tire and how that might help when we get to the rock part. We did make it through with the Z972 without needing to use any winch on the rocks, and we made it through the rocks portion without any damage as well, which is pretty awesome. Now the suspension play and movement is really nice to see. It's got a decent amount of flex, but it just moves so brilliantly. It's well done. And you know, here we are with the Z series interior. Again, just amazing quality finished interior. I wonder what's in the can though. I really am curious what's in the can. Poghrim, tell me, what is in the can if you're watching this? Here we go through another mud pit. This one has the rock combo, which is pretty nice to see. There we go, there we go. And we have this little swimming pool here the retired swimming pool. I don't recommend anyone go swimming in it, but we do have the snorkel. So yeah, we can go swimming in it with this Z-Series truck. That is no problem, guys. We're almost through this pit here. And up we go. I really am excited to see, oh, and here we are, the rocks. And we hit some damage there. That's my fault. I might have been going a little too fast. The hard part is you do have to have some momentum when you're going into these rocks. Now, we don't have the triple axle setup, unfortunately, so this might be a little bit harder in this truck than it was in the Z972, but we're still going to take our best crack at it. And there is just a little bit more damage. Alright. It's to be expected, though. I don't think there's too many contracts or tasks that you can do in SNOWRUNNER, guys, where you're going to take absolutely zero damage in the process. It just happens. It's a part of SNOWRUNNER. You got to learn to embrace it. And we made it up that wall, no problem, so. Now we just need to make it across this fountain of youth here without having any issues as well. And we made it, guys. Let's see if we take any damage with these logs. I know we did with the 972, but this has a little bit shorter wheelbase. We might have a chance not to if we feather this throttle just right. And yeah, we made it all the way through without a lick of damage. And we got the bounce test, which I'm interested to see how it does given the different suspension setup we have on this rig now. And so the whole time this didn't really feel tipsy at all, to be honest. I was not worried it was going to tip over, but here we are. We finished, and this is the Z31, guys. Pretty sure, let's double check, yeah, Z31. We can't make donuts, unfortunately, but that's okay, guys. And now we're going to jump into the Z34 and check that out as well. Alrighty, and now we hop in the Z34, guys. Now this one we do have the same cage and lights, but we also have repair points and fuel. And it's not a front and rear steer, but we do have 3 axles, guys. And the same famous Z-Series interior. Even the fuel consumption's realistic on these trucks. The brake sound, the brake force is realistic, the suspension play and movement's realistic. Right down to the tire tread pattern. The one thing that I think we've all probably learned about Poghrim is the mods that he puts out. When they actually release, they are 100% release ready. And look how nice the taillights look, and with the little yellow flare, how realistic that is to what you would expect from a truck like this as well. And I haven't had to put it in a low or put the diff lock on yet. That can change, but even the cab movements and the cargo movements are pretty realistic as well. low. Now let's see if we can do this, guys, without having to put it into taking any damage. You can see the bumper move on the truck just a little bit from hitting that spot that we hit on the rock. And 1 damage. That's not the end of the world, guys. Pop it back into automatic now. See if we can make it up this hill. And we have some skinnier tires on this one, so of course we have to keep it in a low and make sure I don't go overboard. And we made that through an automatic, no damage on the logs. And we're coming to the end of this mod review, guys. Oh, look at everything bounce in the cargo. Wow. I do just want to say, I can't even give this a high enough rating, but if I had to give it a rating, if I had to give it a number, it would be a solid 10 out of 10. The Z-Series Truck Pack brings you 3 extremely well-optimized trucks with lots of customization options that you could use in any region. Russia, Alaska, Yukon even, guys. And they did amazing here in Truck Night in America on the OG Challenge. Stay tuned. We'll do another video going through the swamp, possibly, since all 3 trucks do have a snorkel. But for now, this is going to conclude the video. Solid 20 out of 10 rating, guys. Make sure you jump in and download it. Link is in the description. And do not forget to like the video, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe, guys.